Hey guys, this is Jaytron from the CrossFit Football Forums. I'm here to talk to you today about the Reebok Power Shoe. Came out last week. Before I even get into the details, I just want to say, go buy it, period. You don't even have to watch the rest of the review. I'm going to go over what's great about it, but you can know it's worth it. Go get this shoe. So, tell you about myself first. Competitive powerlifter. I've been following CrossFit Football for about 12 weeks. Went to the seminar in November. Absolutely fell in love with it. Fantastic program. So, this is my prior squat shoe. Chuck Taylor. Had this pair for about 3 months. Squat 3 days a week. I squat Mondays and Thursdays on the amateur program, and then I box squat on Saturdays, just for fun, to keep the low bar back squat in place, just so when I go do a meet, it's familiar. So the Reebok Power Shoe definitely replaces the Chuck Taylor. There's some key things different about it. Kind of looks similar, but it's a lot different. First thing, most noticeable thing, huge toe box. Very similar to the Nano. I feel like it's a little bit bigger. Compared to a Chuck Taylor, huge difference. Chuck's gone. The bottom, the sole of the shoe, this is definitely what makes and breaks this shoe. So, super awesome grip. You go to do a squat, your feet, they're planted. They're not going anywhere. I don't care how much torque you generate, how much you twist out the foot trying to keep the foot straight. It's not moving. If you put it down straight, it's going to stay straight. It's got these little wings on the sides right here. And these are so when you're pressing out against the shoe trying to spread the floor, the shoe doesn't roll over. The foot stays nice and flat, and it definitely does. You can feel it. I was doing some really heavy box squats where, usually my Chuck likes to tilt to the side while I'm pushing against the side walls. None of that was happening. Foot was completely solid on the ground. It was pretty fantastic. Also for deadlifts, it's a great shoe. It just feels good. I really like the wide toe box. The toes spread on the floor. It's got, if you see these little circles here, it's padding, and normally I wouldn't like that. I don't even, normally when I tie my Chucks, I leave the top two unlaced so that the ankles are nice and free, but to be honest with you, the padding in this feels fantastic, and it's not just a good shoe for the gym. I wear it around town. It's a comfortable shoe to walk around in, which is weird to say about an athletic shoe. It's super light, so for you CrossFitters out there, with the high rep box jumps and the handstand push-ups and all that stuff, perfect shoe, great for double unders. I do double unders every day in my warm-up just because they look cool. So this shoe, fantastic for all that stuff. The only thing I wouldn't do in it is long distance running. I really wouldn't even sprint in it. I like to sprint in my Chucks. Whenever we have sprinting in the CrossFit Football program, I'll do it in my Chucks, no problem. With this shoe, there's something about it, the sprinting doesn't feel right. It's certainly light, it's lighter than a Chuck. Maybe it's the wide toe box, not really sure, but anything running, wouldn't really use it. There is no big heel. It's a flat shoe. So for Olympic lifting, if you like to use a heeled shoe, this isn't going to replace your weightlifting shoe. I like to switch it up for Olympic weightlifting. I really don't like to be dependent on gear. So I've used this for cleans and some snatches. It was fine. It worked better than a standard shoe, but it's definitely not a replacement for your Olympic weightlifting shoe. All in all, I really have to say Mark Bell, the designer of the shoe, he did an amazing job, and so did Reebok. And to be honest, I really don't like Reebok. I don't use a lot of their products. I feel like people who just sip the Kool-Aid constantly wear too much Reebok stuff, but they really did it right with this shoe. It's only $90, and if you're a CrossFit Level 1 coach, it's only $67 with free shipping off the Reebok website. That is a steal. I'm definitely going to get a second black pair of these and all leather, which they have, for my powerlifting meets. I don't want a colorful shoe like this when I'm on a platform trying to set a PR. So I'm definitely going to get another pair in black. It's totally worth the investment. I can't stress enough, whether you're a powerlifter or a CrossFitter who just likes to lift, a CrossFit football guy or gal, this is definitely a great shoe to get. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I'd love to answer them. If you don't know who Mark Bell is, the creator of the shoe, Google him. Check out his website, supertraining.tv. You will learn tons of awesome information. Hope you guys enjoyed the review.